You know that feeling. Your phone buzzes. You see a notification from your Shopify store and your stomach just drops. It's a one-star review. It's a mix of panic, frustration, and frankly, it can ruin your whole day. What if you could build a system that takes the panic out of that process? An AI assistant that is always calm, always professional, and instantly prepares the perfect response for you, turning a potential disaster into a customer service win. Today, we build that exact system. We are going to build an AI assistant that acts as your 24/7 reputation manager, giving you the tools to handle negative feedback with speed and professionalism. I'm Adnan, the founder of Kaistra AI. At our firm, we build the systems that give your business a true competitive advantage. We focus on outcomes, not just workflows. And on this channel, I'm taking you behind the scenes and showing you the exact strategies and builds we use to help our clients cut costs, save time, and drive profit. Let's architect your AI advantage. Let's talk about the one-star panic, because every single e-commerce owner has felt this. A single bad review right at the top of your product page can absolutely tank your conversion rate. But even worse, responding with emotion, getting defensive, only makes the situation worse. So you're stuck. Manually checking reviews is stressful and inconsistent, and by the time you see it, the damage might already be done. The result is always the same: lost sales and a damaged brand reputation that is incredibly hard to repair. The way out of this panic is to make a strategic shift in your approach. You have to evolve from being a reactive to proactive. The old way is the firefighter. You are constantly on edge, waiting for the next fire. You see a bad review, you get a rush of anxiety, and you craft a stressed out reply. You are always reacting to problems. The new way is the architect. You build a system that monitors for you, stays calm 24/7, and prepares a perfect professional response before you even feel that stress. You are always in control. And this is the system we are building today: an automated watchtower for your Shopify reviews. It constantly monitors your review app. In this case, we'll be using judge.me for any new feedback. When it identifies a negative review, it instantly drafts a best practice on brand reply for you. Think of it as your always on, always calm reputation manager who never gets emotional and never misses a thing. So, how does this watchtower actually work? It's a simple but powerful 3-step logic. First, step 1 is to monitor. Every 15 minutes, our system will automatically call the judge.me API to check if any new reviews have been posted. Next, step 2 is to qualify. This is the gatekeeper. The system intelligently filters the results, ignoring all the 4 and 5-star reviews and only allowing reviews with a 1 or 2-star rating to proceed. Finally, step 3 is draft and alert. An AI agent acting as our expert support manager writes an empathetic, non-emotional reply. The system then instantly sends you the original review and the AI's drafted response via Telegram. Okay, so you see the strategy, you understand the outcome. Taking back control of your brand's reputation and removing a massive source of stress from your life as a business owner. Now, for my builder community, it's time to see how the system is actually built. I'm going to jump into my N8N canvas and walk you through this entire workflow step by step. We'll connect to the API, we'll set up the logic, and we'll craft the AI prompt that makes it all work. Let's build it. Alright, we are inside the N8N canvas and we can start our build. At first, let me start the workflow with a manual trigger for now. After that, we'll add HTTP request node. But before doing that, let me quickly show you how my Shopify store is actually looking like. So here's my Shopify store, and this is the product that we'll be working with. The product's name is the Compare at Price Snowboard. That's okay. And we got 3 reviews here. If we scroll down, here's our 3 reviews. The first one is from Bruce Wayne. He gave 1 star. The price is too much compared to the product quality, not recommended. So you also provided an image with the review. The second review is from Clark Kent. He gave us a 2 star. They sent me the wrong color. I'm very sorry for that, Mr. Clark Kent. Hopefully nothing will go wrong. And here's our third review, which is from Oliver Queen. He gave us a 5 star. Very nice. 10 out of 10, would recommend again. So from these 3 reviews, we only need to work with these 2 here because they will hamper our brand reputation more. Now let me quickly show you how we can get access to these reviews via the API call. So in this case, I'm using judge.me, an app from Shopify App Store, which handles the all of the review system here, the widgets and the stars. Everything here is from judge.me app. So if we head over to our Shopify store, and here's the judge.me app, click here, and from the settings here, if you scroll down, and in the integrations tab, here you'll see an option named view API token. You have to click here, and here you'll get 2 API tokens. We'll work with the private API token, which is this one, and the shop domain, we'll need that later on too. So just copy that and you'll get your private API token. Now let's configure the HTTP request node inside N8N. So the method will be get, that's okay, and the URL https://judge.me/api/v1/reviews. So that's your URL, and the authentication section, click here, select generic credential type, and from the generic auth type you have to select query auth. Now you'll get another option here, which is the query auth. So you just have to create a new credential, and what you just do, let me show you my current one. Remember, we got an API key from judge.me. So you just paste the API key value here, and here you'll just type API_token. Then you will click on save, and that's it. After connecting your judge API credentials, click here send query parameters. We'll add 2 query parameters here. The first one will be since, and in the value you just type in this one. So what it will do now, minus minutes 15, so it will fetch all the reviews in the last 15 minutes of your API call. Cool. And in the name section here, we'll type in shop domain, and you will get the shop domain from here. So just paste in your shop's domain, and after that we have one more thing to do. Click on send headers, and in the name type in accept, and the value will be application/JSON. So we can test our node. Let's see if it's working properly or not. Great, it worked fine. Remember, we have 3 reviews in our Shopify store. So here's the review 1, here's the second review, and here's the third review. Done. So maybe we can just pin the result here, so we do not have to run it again and again. So after the HTTP request node, we'll add a code node here to basically simplify everything. I'll delete everything here and paste in this code. So what we are doing here, at first get the array of reviews from the HTTP request node's output. Then the code will return an empty array to stop the workflow gracefully if there are no reviews. So the workflow won't be active, and after that create a new clean array containing only the data we need. So we only need the data that the AI absolutely needs. Other than that, we'll just cut out everything. So now let's hit run. Our code node actually returned 3 separate items. You can see from here. Okay. So with the rating, the author, the product title, and the review body. So here is our 3 reviews. So after the code node, we'll add a basic if node here. Why? We do not want to run our workflow for the 5-star node, right? We only want to run it for 1 or 2-star reviews. So here in the value 1, you just drag and drop the JSON rating, and from here number is greater than, is less than or equal to, and from here I'll just type 2. So it will only run the workflow in the true branch if the rating is below 2 or equal to 2. So let's click on execute step. So from here you can see the 2 items were passed through the true branch, and the false item, which was the actually Oliver Queen's review, which was a 5-star, so it didn't pass because we don't need that. And here's the review from Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent, which got 1 and 2-star reviews respectively. So here you can visualize those 2 things. There are the 2 items in the true branch, so you only need to work with those 2. After that, we'll add a loop for items node and delete it. So in the loop section here, click on plus and type in OpenAI. Scroll down, select messenger model. Nice. We'll add 2 prompts here. One is the user prompt and the second one will be a system prompt. In the system prompt, click on expression, pop out the window and paste in our system prompt. So let's read that together. You are an expert customer support manager named Matt for Adnan's Mock Store, a premium snowboard brand. Your tone is always empathetic, professional and solution oriented. Your primary goal is to de-escalate the situation and move the conversation to a private channel like email. Our support email is support@amssnowboarding.com. There are some critical instructions. So acknowledge the customer's frustration, apologize for the negative experience with the specific product, do not offer a discount or refund, ask an open-ended question to encourage a private conversation, keep the reply concise and human, and output only the reply in a JSON object called draft reply. So let me quickly scroll down and click on output content as JSON. Done. Now let's add our user prompt. Click on expression, click this button and paste the data here. So a customer named JSON author left a JSON rating star review for a product. So let me quickly show you how that looks. For that I have to actually run the loop over items node. Now you can see the actual value of the placeholder variables. A customer named Clark Kent left a 2-star review for the product, the compared price snowboard. Here is the review. Please draft a suitable reply based on these details. So here's our placeholders. Nice. And from the model selector drop down, I'm going to go with GPT-4 mini. Of course you can go with the latest GPT-5 models. And at first you have to connect your OpenAI credentials here. Click on create new credential and you'll need an API key which you can get from OpenAI developer portal. You can get the account and create the API key from platforms.openai.com. and upon going there you have to load some dollars into your account. Then you can create a new API key which you will just paste here and click on save. Just a reminder, this is not your ChatGPT Plus or Pro plan. It's a separate account for developers. Done. Click on execute step. Nice. So here's a draft reply. We'll read that later on. Let's quickly add a Telegram node to finish our workflow. Search Telegram, scroll down, send a text message. Connect your Telegram bot. If you don't know what this means, you can, if you want another tutorial on Telegram bot and how to connect your Telegram bot to your N18 account, comment down below. I'll be sure to make that one. And resource message, operation send message, chat ID. You will need a chat ID. Let me quickly show you how you can get that. If you hover your mouse on this question button here, you can read unique identifier for the target chat or username. To find your chat ID, ask at the rate of get ID bot. So go to your Telegram account and search this bot, get ID bot at the rate of, then follow the instructions. It will provide your Telegram chat ID. Then you can just paste that chat ID here. So for my case, it was 755820661. Alright, now in the text section here, click on expression, pop out the window and paste in this message. So new negative review, product. So we got the product name and rating and author review, everything from our previous nodes. So new negative review. Let me show you how we got that actually. What you do, so if you head over to loop over items and you just drag and drop the variables like this one. So the product name, drag and drop, rating, drag and drop, author, drag and drop like this. Okay, and after the AI drafted reply, this is what AI drafted reply. Let me show you how we got that. Just drag and drop like this. So new negative review, product, the compared price snowboarding, rating 2 out of 5, author Clark Kent, and the review look like this, and here is the AI drafted reply. Done. Now before testing out the whole workflow, just click this line here and drag and drop to complete the loop. So here we do not need to worry about this false item here, only the 2 items here. So by completing this loop, 3 nodes here will run once for every reviews. So here we got 2 items in the true branch. So our AI model and the Telegram message will run 2 times. So ideally we should get 2 separate messages in our Telegram account. So now let's test out the whole workflow. Alright, everything is done. Let me quickly hit execute workflow. See, under 10 seconds you got all your reviews handled, and now you can just log into your Telegram account and you get a notification directly to your phone. So let's check that out right now. Okay, so here's our 2 reviews. At first, the new negative review alert. This was for Clark Kent, rating 2 out of 5, read the review, and here's the AI drafted reply, review before posting. So hi Clark, I'm really sorry to hear that, blah blah blah. And the second one was for Bruce Wayne. The product was the same, the rating was 1 out of 5 star, author, the review, the price is too much compared to the product quality, not recommended. And here's the AI drafted reply. Hi Bruce, I'm truly sorry to hear about your disappointment with the compare at price snowboard. Your feedback is important to us and I would love to understand more about your experience. Could you please reach out to us at support@amssnowboarding.com? Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Cool. So there it goes. And there you have it, a complete automated reputation management system. This is what I mean by architecting your AI advantage. You have taken a process that was manual, stressful, and reactive, and you have turned it into a system that is automated, professional, and proactive. You are now equipped to turn your worst feedback into your best customer service moments. If you are ready to start building systems that protect and scale your business, a great place to start is my AI Advantage Kit for business owners. It's a free download designed to help you find the most valuable automation opportunities. The link is right at top of the description. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the most challenging part of handling negative customer feedback for you? Share it in the comments below. I read them all, and if you found this helpful, smash that like button. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want more AI builds and strategies for your business, hit subscribe and the bell. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.